What's going on? The Winners Win podcast. Your boy Loso 2.0. And today we're going to talk about ways to spend your money to increase your happiness. Now, he said money can't buy happiness, but it actually can. And I'm going to explain that in this video. So first, just some housekeeping things. If you're watching this on YouTube, like this video, share it, subscribe below to the Winners Win podcast, comment below. And if you listen to this on any type of podcast platform, leave a 5-star review and leave a review below so I can see how I can better serve you. But, before we get into that stuff, last episode I kind of told you guys already I was kind of overcoming a sickness. Now, I just want to talk about some athletic things, right? So, even though I was overcoming a sickness yesterday, I still made we're going to say mistake of playing basketball regardless I was sick. And I was playing basketball and still winning basketball games, by the way. I wasn't scoring as much as I usually do, but I was still winning basketball games sick. But I really just kept airballing that jump. And it was like, my confidence wasn't low though. Like, I kept shooting the basketball. I didn't care. But the thing was, like, I just couldn't get it. Which I'm actually proud of myself for one thing, right? Not airballing that many times. I'm proud of myself of keep shooting the basketball. So sometimes in life, right, sometimes in life, you're going to see this, like, it's not a matter of, whether or not you're actually doing something right. Remember, I told you that stuff. When you just get started, the journey's going to figure out itself. But it's a matter of just doing it every single time. So you should be proud of yourself to even just putting in the work. Now, I know that sounds like a trying badge or like a trying trophy, which I hate those concepts, right? But I do say, like, you trying and you putting in 110% of your effort, you will be successful eventually. So, like, I just kept shooting. And I was airballing like a mug. I'm telling you, I probably airballed at least 5 times, shot like 35 shots. I made one eventually, but I kept winning games though, regardless, because I was being aggressive. I hit some floaters, got some layups, and my body was tore up and I'm sick. So I was actually excited and I was actually proud of myself for actually being aggressive. That was the part that I liked, that I was being aggressive and I was literally kept shooting the basketball. And you know what, doing that, and you know what's gonna help with your confidence? I'm gonna give you guys an example. Here goes a little tip of what can help you with your confidence. It's called the Superman pose. All you have to do, and it's scientifically proven. If you stand like this, one-man pose, you got your legs open, hands on your hip, chest high, looking into the air, kind of like a superhero, right? Excuse the stains on the shirt though. If you stand like that for 2 minutes a day, it increases your testosterone levels, which increases your confidence. It relaxes your shoulders. It makes you become more confident. So just standing like this, 2 minutes a day, every single day. And as I was playing, this is what I was doing. I just started standing like this before I play now. Just getting myself confident. I'm confident in myself. Like you naturally just standing like that. That's what I'm telling you, how actions really create the character, right? So me just standing like that made me confident. And that's one thing that's gonna make you confident. Another thing that's gonna make you confident really is obviously putting in the work, right? When you do things more reps, more times, you can become more confident. But that's the thing. I was confident. And even my brother was like, nah, man, you still did good because you kept shooting. Even though you was airborne, you were shooting. He shot, he started missing, and he stopped shooting. And I was like, yeah, all right, so I see what's going on. But the first game, he was shooting, though, so he just has to build on from last time. That's why I love basketball. It just intertwines with everything so much. Sports intertwine with things so much. Everything intertwines with each other because when you move at a higher frequency, you just move at a higher frequency. That's all. That's why I love talking about athletics. That's why I love talking about finances, spirituality, relationships, stuff like that. Just experiences, because when you speak about these things, you're moving at a higher level and it's making you happy, which is also going to be what we're going to talk about now, ways to spend money to make yourself happy. But just physically, just standing like that is making you more happy. Isn't that crazy? That's actually kind of exciting that you can actually just stand a certain way or do a certain thing and you will be more happy or be more confident in yourself, and it actually affects your body on a cellular level. Even on just by standing a certain way, on a hormonal level, you're increasing your testosterone just standing like this in the Wonder Woman or Superman pose. That is just crazy how many things can actually make us happy without us even realizing it. But it all goes back to gratitude of these things. Now, this is really a myth buster episode, which is really going to be funny because I can't wait to kind of talk about this stuff during this episode because you guys are really, truly going to enjoy it. So let's get started with it then, right? we're breaking the myth of money does not buy happiness, because it is actually proven that there are 3 specific ways to spend money in order to increase your happiness. And the third way that I'm gonna tell you guys actually does it the most, more than anything else, on a hormonal and a cellular level, right? So the first one is investing in experiences. This is literally strictly just putting your money into things such as traveling. That's why I always say there's 5 categories that you want to focus on in your life, right? Financial, which is, your business, job, whatever. Spiritual, this is your connection with some type of higher being. Your emotional, which is your connection, relationships with your family, but then also with your significant other. Physical, which is, some sports, working out, stuff like that. And then, of course, the last one is just stuff for fun, experiences, right? Because you got to work hard just as hard as you play hard. So investing in these experiences actually makes you happier, right? Now, it's funny because I am breaking the myth that money doesn't buy happiness, but it really does buy happiness, but it's not really the money. Obviously, it's what comes out of the money, because you need money to do that stuff. But yeah, investing experience. And these experiences also include you just investing in, going into courses or programs, right? Going into courses or programs, because this is things you've never done before. Going to live events for entrepreneurship, right? I'll give you an example. My friend actually paid money to go down to Atlanta to go to a dog show, and because he's into dogs and stuff. That made him happy because he's investing in the experience of just going down there and just meeting in his networking. Right now, it's not so much as like a just chill back, lay fun thing, but it was fun to him because that's one way that money can buy you happiness, right? Now, the second way is buying time for yourself. So what does that mean? Buying time for yourself can simply mean this, right? Me, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't grow, you guys are pretty much aware of, I did not grow up with any father figure, right? So I'm not really so hands-on when it comes to a lot of stuff. Like, I am getting better at it. I'm doing it more. Let's just say that. I tried to build my bookshelf in there. Came out a mess. Didn't follow directions. Things were backwards and messed up, whatever. I also tried to build the curtain rod. I helped my father-in-law put up the TV, mount the TV and stuff. I did help around and stuff, but I'm not just really the best at it, right? But me paying someone else to do it will make me happy because I'm investing in buying time for myself to do other things. That's really all it is. Have the publisher. I know you guys talked about it, right? Which chapter 3 is almost fully finished. So I'm gonna start, you guys, it's coming closer. It's coming close. Only 2 more chapters after that, and then the book will be published. Like I said, it's gonna be done by January. I'm telling you. But me investing time in someone else to edit my stuff and then to look over it to then publish it. That is right there is me buying time for myself, because instead of going through the whole publishing process myself, I'm getting someone else to go through it and do the things for me and help me out where I need help at, right? So buying time for myself is another one. Investing in others is the last one. This is the most important way that money can buy happiness. This is why now I put 5% of my income and just send it over to this one step at a time foundation, right, in Delaware, right? It's just 5% because I love to see me helping others. I love to see other people's growth. And now also too, this may not even be money. You can invest time in this stuff too as well. Let me see, invest time in teaching others. This is happiness for me because I'm investing time in coaching or showing other people how to increase their performance, how to increase the quality of their life every single time. So investing in others actually does make you more happy too as well. Just putting money. Every time I spend money on my wife, I get happy seeing her happy. That's just how it is. It's just weird. So these are the 3 things that actually money can buy happiness, right? It's investing in experiences, buying time for yourself, investing in others. Okay? Now, what I want you guys to do now is comment below any examples you guys have of the 3 different ways to spend money to increase happiness. I want you to comment below any of your examples. And of course, subscribe to the Shameless Winner Wins podcast. And then, like I said, leave a review if you listen to this any type of podcast platform. And remember, guys, winners win and losers lose. And you pray for success like this. 2.0 out.